Hello guys, and today we are here to talk about the new Drizzle season update. I would have done this sooner, but I was on a vacation, so I was not able to make the video. So we're going to check everything out. There's some new weapons, new stages, and a new catalog. So we'll make sure to check everything out. I'll recon the new stages and all that, and we can check them out. So let's take a look at the first weapon here. Alright, and the first weapon we got here is the Gold Dynamo. This weapon's really good for Dynamo. It's much better than the Tactical or Sprinkler. It's definitely a very solid new weapon. You got the Splat Bomb here. You can toss that. I would recommend though having some sub savers so you can use that frequently when not able to swing your roller, because it's really hard to do that because it takes so long. Then you have Super Chump for a quick ink refill, and then you can also use them as like body blocks to attack, which is pretty cool if you're really going to be that strategical. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Gold Dynamo roller. It's got a really nice design. The only thing is, I feel like they should have made it like 2 Sheldon licenses or something to kind of like reference how it's like one of the most expensive weapons in like Splatoon 1 and stuff like that. So let's go to the next weapon here. Alright, so the next weapon on our list here is the Sorrel Umbrella. It's pretty good. You got your average umbrella stuff, your shield. I like the shield design a lot more, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. You got that nice design on that umbrella. It looks much better than the regular Splat umbrella. Then you have your Auto Bomb, which is pretty good to have a bomb on here instead of a sprinkler. And then you also have Inkjet, which is also very good because when you come back from your Inkjet, you can extend out the umbrella shield and protect yourself from campers, which is very good to have. I'd also recommend like you can like super jump, some quick super jump to get back into the game, and you can guard yourself with a shield. It's just a pretty good weapon overall for umbrellas, and I feel like this umbrella is probably the best one in the game at the moment. Let's go check out the next weapon. Alright, the next weapon on here is the first new weapon. It's the Heavy Edit. It's pretty good. I like the Heavy Edit a lot. Basically what it does is fire rate is insanely fast when you charge it all the way, but say you charge it just a little bit, it's not as crazy as when you charge it up all the way like this and you just destroy the target instantly. It's pretty cracked, and I would expect it to get some nerfs in the future, and it probably won't stay this OP. Though it does have the crayons, like the Clash Blaster, so maybe it will stay OP, but who knows. Let's check out the next weapon. Alright, so the next weapon we have is the Inkline Tri-Stringer. Personally, this is not better than the regular Tri-Stringer, and I have the regular Tri-Stringer 4-starred, and I really like it. This Tri-Stringer, I just can't get used to having a sprinkler instead of Ink Storm, not Ink Storm, that like cloud thing. I forget what it's called. Hold on, let me check real quick what that thing's called. It is called the Toxic Mist. Yeah, I can't get over that. Just does not have Toxic Mist, because Toxic Mist is really good for slowing down the opponent and then like planting the little bombs in front of them, and then you can kill them quite easily like that. Sprinkler just isn't very effective, and then Super Chump, I just don't know why that has to exist on this weapon. It's just so much worse than the Killer Whale, especially after it got that like targeting buff thing. But anyway, I don't really like this weapon, so let's go check out the next weapon. Alright, so the next weapon is the Dread Ringer. Personally, I don't like this weapon. I'm not a slosher fan. It's just kind of weird how, like, I feel like it should, like, be able to one-shot, but it can't. It just feels weird. It also, like, takes a really long time to swing, and it just doesn't feel that good to me. Like, I just don't like it. And then it has a terrible kit with Suction Bomb and Reef Slider, which just puts the nail in its coffin for me to never even try to use this. I did play, like, a few matches with it. I did, like, decent, but the kit just kind of puts the nail in its coffin and makes it a terrible weapon. So Let's go check out the next weapon. Alright, so the next one we have is Bob Lobber Deco. This is probably the new best slosher in the game, in my opinion. You got your the angle shooter, so you can do that. It also combos pretty well. You can just kind of like throw it and then like hurl a little bit of bubbles or something like that. And then you got Kraken, which is really OP to have. So let me just charge that up. You just can like kind of like throw some bubbles and then like Kraken on them and then just go like zoom through them all. It's pretty good. I just like using Kraken, so yeah, Kraken's pretty cool. So let's go check out the next weapon here. Alright, so next we have the Ballpoint Splatling Nouveau. I'm pretty sure the Ballpoint Splatling has probably one of the best Splatling kits in the game with Soda Bomb and the Inkjet. So I really don't know why you would want to use this. It has Ink Mine, which is pretty decent for a Splatling, but the nail in the coffin for it essentially is the Ink Vac, because the Ink Vac, even though it's buffed, it's still just not as good as like 90% of the specials in the game. So I would not rate this weapon very high, and I would highly recommend using the normal kit and not this kit if you're going to try to pick up this weapon. That's just my advice, and let's check out the next weapon. Alright, so here we got the Custom Gootuber. It has Fizzy Bomb and Ultra Stamp. The kit just doesn't really make sense when you get to the Ultra Stamp part on a charger. It just doesn't make any sense to have that on a charger. Like, why? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you're gonna run out of the Ultra Stamp, and then you're gonna have to like charge up an attack before you can kill anyone. Unless you get like one of those like nice Ultra Stamp wipeouts or something, which doesn't happen too frequently. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this weapon, so let's check out the next weapon. Alright, so here we have the Sloshing Machine Neo. It's alright, I guess. Point Sensor and Trizuka is nowhere near as good as the vanilla kit, yet again. I don't know why the secondary kits on some of these weapons are pretty garbage compared to the past updates, but I guess that's alright. You can't have cracked kits all the time. But you got your point sensor here, and you can just kind of locate people, which I guess helps you shoot over walls maybe, if you're like that, and I guess you want to shoot over the wall. You can be like, let me target the guy over there, alright, I can see him, and you can fling the ink at him. Because since you got that nice shot drop off, and it can do a hefty amount of damage if you do it twice. And you have the Trizuka, which I guess since this is kind of like a mid-range weapon, you can kind of just like fall back a little bit and trigger it and use it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this weapon. Let's check out the next one. Alright, so this is the last new weapon. We have the Octobrush Nouveau. I was extremely disappointed by this. I was hoping for a direct port of the Splatoon 1 kit, especially after I saw Beacon, but we got Inkstorm, which just doesn't work with Octobrush in my opinion. And then you just have a Beacon that is just kind of useless for Octobrush, unless like you're gonna like go in behind the back lines and be like, let me put this beacon right here, they'll never find it or something, and then you can just kind of do that like clutch play and all that, but that's probably highly unlikely since the Octobrush just doesn't really have that ink resistance like the regular brush does, so if you're going through enemy lines, it's just not really going to work too well. But it's decent kit. I think the Zipcaster's the better special, which kind of makes it the vanilla kit better. Hopefully we get the Kensa Octobrush sometime, so that'll give Octobrush another kit. Hopefully has Kraken, which would be awesome. Alright, so that is, I'm pretty sure, every new weapon that we have here. Yeah, looks like that's all the new weapons. So what we can do next is let's check out the catalog a little bit. So I'm up to level 16 currently because I played a little bit. So let's go backtrack a little bit. So you get some nice food tickets, banners, and stuff like that. You get these pretty cool shoes, headphones that probably give you the ability to listen to a full concert like you're literally there because they're so huge. Then you get that like orange shirt, which is alright. Then you get the deepest cut emote, which is alright too. You get a cool like graffiti looking thing and some stuff. You get some pretty cool looking shoes and the dark distressed vest, which is pretty cool. You can get part of the Splatfest float for your locker, which is pretty awesome, and a food ticket. Then you get some stickers, some more tickets, titles, banners, etc. Then you get this stuff, which is alright. I don't really like the away team catcher thing, but that's alright, I guess. You get a mystery box, which can be cool. Down rock pop emote, some stickers, some more gear here. Bashful brag emote and some cards. You get some pretty cool looking boots. Then you get a fresh card pack, which gives you a legendary card or whatever they call that. And you get the middle part of the Splatfest float and some stickers. Then you get a pretty cool looking shirt. I kind of like that shirt a lot. Then you get the mystery box, some stickers and banners. Then you get the default Inkling Girl outfit from Splatoon 1, which is a repeat, sadly. Then you get some more like normal stuff there. Another repeat outfit. The Robo Flow title, some cards, some stickers. Then you get the default Inkling Boy outfit. Then you get the Studio TV sticker. They should have included Big Man behind that for whatever reason they didn't. Then you get the title, banner, some other stuff. Another repeat outfit. Spinning Salute, which I think might be cool, depending on how it looks. Some stickers, mystery box, pack of cards, and title. Another repeat outfit. The front of the Splatfest float, which is pretty cool. Pack of cards, some stickers, drink ticket. Then you get this repeat outfit again. Upper kick crouch, which probably is like the cool emote for the season. Then you get some stickers, titles, all that basic stuff. Another repeat outfit. Some other stuff that, the banner too is pretty cool. Another repeat outfit. Then you get some stickers. A title. I don't know what dim bard is supposed to mean, but whatever. Guess you want to be known as legendary bard, whatever that means. Maybe I'll put what that means up on the screen somewhere if I remember to do that. Mystery box, and then you get the triple deck specs, which are kind of ugly in my opinion. I don't know why you'd want those. Alright, so next is the stages. So let's head out to the recon. Alright, so here we are at the recon person here. So we'll check it out on Turf War. And let's see here. Crab Lake Capital is the first one we're going to check out. So let's head there. Alright, here's the Crab Lake Capital. It's a really good stage. I love how there are finally 2 levels of the stage with like grates. It reminds me of the OG Hammerhead stage, which is pretty nice. Like there's a full upper level where the enemies are under you or on the same level of play on you. It's pretty cool. You can kind of like flank directly into their base if you want. It's pretty awesome. You can attack from here. There's so many different opening routes, and it's just such a good map compared to the bland Tetris blocks we've been getting these days. It's just a nice, refreshing stage that looks really good. Like, I can't believe that they actually finally made a good stage. It's just a very emotional moment that they finally made a new stage that's actually good and not just a like block with 0 ways to attack the enemy other than just charging. It's just so nice to have a good stage that you can just enjoy to the fullest and not have to deal with anything. You also got Wahoo Pole's child here, just kind of chilling. I guess you can hide behind it, even though that seems very ineffective. There's a little block here, a little block up there. I think they would have put one of those poles over there, up there, but they didn't. You got some ink rails you can go on. But yeah, this is a great map. I can see some like sniper potential here and stuff like that. You can do some close quarters with some brushes or something. Just seems like such a good map for doing stuff in. So let's check out the next map of the Ship-Shape Cargo Company. Alright, so here we are at the Ship-Shape Cargo Company. Now this is the best stage in the game, I think. It is just so good. Like, there's just nothing can beat it in this game. Like, it's just so good. Like, on the Splatoon 3 stage level, this is like a masterpiece, and it's just so good to actually play on this stage. There's like elevated areas, which are just so nice to have those. Plenty of cover so you can approach your enemies without getting instantly seen or killed. Some pretty cool places to put your octobrush beacons, you know, stuff like that. You can throw your ink storm and kind of like block off that area there. It's just such a good map, and it just reminds me of like the older maps, how much superior they were to the Tetris blocks, and how they're kind of deviating away from just making a stage a decorated Tetris block. Like, the stage would just be like an L shape, and they just like change the like design of the stage a little bit. Just this stage is just a nice, refreshing like change of things. I'm also hoping that maybe like up there they'll make like a new version of like the salt spray rig or something. Like, this is the stage that's above it and under it or something. There's like this bird shadow, but I can't seem to find where the bird is. There's also like people like paragliding around, and there are also some like glaciers, and I think they're trying to give the effect that like we're sort of moving, but we're not. Like, the water is pretty cool looking, and you can just kind of see like the cool glaciers out there. It'd be cool to put some like penguins out there, but I don't know if penguins exist in the Splatoon universe. But I think that's about it for what we can check out here. They did add the Salmonid Smoke Yard, but I don't think you can recon salmon run stages. So that'll probably be a separate video on its own here. I did play some of the rotation earlier, but I don't think you can recon salmon run stages. So I guess look forward to the Salmonid Smoke Yard video, since you can't recon that. They also added a ton of banners and name tags and locker decorations. Not much gear though, which is kind of the thing I care about the most. But yeah, that's kind of it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh wait, we can check out, they added some new gear here. So they added this, which I really want. They added this and that. And then we got these slop suits here. I knew I was forgetting something. And then there are a couple like new statue things here. Some new stickers as well. This one's pretty cool. And you got some, I'm pretty sure there's a new banner. Like, I think that's new. But yeah, that's actually it for this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.